in the sexual energy part, that every culture, they know it. Okay? So eventually become like a ritual or like a very secrecy, and mostly we see them like monk, nun, celibacy, holy man, and all we know is they don't tell you, and they make themselves, I'm very holy. I don't touch any worldly sex. This is not good. This is sinful. This is not good. But the Tao, when I learn from my master, he always tell me there are two ways, not only one way. But the other way, like monk, nun, and announce to the world, I have no sex. I'm very holy. I don't touch any worldly thing, But if you look deeper inside there, they always want to make love with God. Or what we know by the wording, we say, I want to be oneness with the universe. I want to be oneness with God. Yes? Like the Bible said, when man or woman, they grow up, they have to leave their parents, and man and woman become what? One. That's it. What I mean by one? Having sex. So if you say, I want oneness with God, I want oneness with the universe, what they do? They're having sex. Okay? And so sometimes they paint them very holy, untouchable. So that's why the whole key, nobody can understand that. So the whole key, whatever they can be, monk or nun or holy man, the celibacy, I don't want to touch with all the worldly things. Okay? The secret of the secret inside that is transforming the sexual energy. Without transformation, there's nothing to do. Okay? And when I learned the Tao, there are all the teaching, all the literature, all the things are pointed so clearly. Okay? And something don't talk about too mysterious. Okay? And they don't talk about sexual energy, how you transform it, but then talk about how holy I am. I have no sex. Okay. But between that, I think that when you devote enough and celibacy, one day it will transform. So the whole key, if you believe this is right, so the whole key practice is actually boiled down to very simple. So we're going to do a simple one. As I told you many times, I hope you actually get it. A smiling sunshine. Okay? And the whole key is the eyes. Mind, eyes, heart. In the Tao give a very special name called Yi. Intention. The power of intent. It's very important. Power of intent. And when you are smiling, so we've gone to so many times already, okay? When you focus, okay? This area we call is built, our eyes capture normal light. Okay? So when we don't have light, we don't see anything. When we have light, the eye have to capture light, and humans are quite special, can capture many spectrum of light. Some animal can only feel spectrum. That's it. But we have a whole range of million. So sometimes I look at a monitor. This monitor can capture few million color. I said, how can you have so many million color? No? Okay. So that's why we able to capture many light. But the highest, if you go right into it, is we call the true light. And the light existing from the universe. In the olden time, religious don't know much about what the Western now discover. I really like the Western research. They research the real thing. But after that, they want to try to change it. Okay? So, for me, I've get so much training on this true light, or we call the violet light. And so many pointed to it. This true light, this violet light, have all the spectrum of and many colors. Okay? So the Tao said when you actually, with good intention, intense, the power of intense. So the power of intent that can be sent out, we have two. One is mid-eyebrow, one is forehead. Okay? So this area you can intend. And one simple thing, many years of study and teaching, love have the same frequency as violet light. Okay? So when you feel love and you relax here, and when you feel love, and this frequency is activated. Okay? So the Tao said the eyes, if you combine the eyes and three eyes, combine the eyes, three angles. So if you have this and this combined, so when you have the heavenly eye, physical eye, when you cross, look it to here, you turn a normal eyes into a special eyes. Because light cannot be captured. Because it's no form. Unless you have special way, now we know we have lens. Okay? We have take light, reflect light, and we have prism can reflect light into the rainbow color. So there are many ways we can capture light now. And now since we discovered the X-ray, now we capture the X-ray and we're producing X-ray for everything. And now we have the biggest thing is a microwave, all the mobile telephones microwave, But the name is the same as microwave that we are cooking. So it's not very good, So sometimes they think the microwave in a mobile will cook the brain, We hope not so, Okay, so we're going to do, and you just breathing. The whole key is still one point. You're holding the one. Feel your Dantian fire. Okay? And when you feel your Dantian fire, all you have to do is let it happen. Let it feel, hey, the whole key, constantly feel you relax here. Okay? And when you relax and smile, you feel love. Sometimes you can lightly tap your hand, tap your mid-eyebrow, tap your forehead. And you just relax and wait for the fire activate them. Wait for the fire to activate it. And when you're breathing, you feel light coming in. And we do a few patterns. So now they have a pattern. And the pattern is very simple. This pattern here, and when you add up the top, so now you have this middle triune channel. So this middle channel, we know that number one, the intersection in the center of the brain. Coming down, intersection is center of the heart. And it coming down in the solar plexus, intersection, straight line, and that is the solar plexus. And the navel, straight line, and go right to the middle of the uterus, go right into the bladder, go right into the prostate gland, and right into the $1 million point, the gate of life. So that is the whole key. So you only have few key to focus, and you focus one by one, holding the one. When you get the result, you move to the holding the other one. Okay? And everyone have their own cluster, have their own program. You activate the major program, you activate the other one. You get a point? So end up you only have few points to hold. And end up with smiling sunshine. Okay? Smiling sunshine. And keep on thinking. Keep on thinking. Smiling sunshine, what happened? And the Tao think that in the olden time, you don't have that much knowledge like what we have now. You see the fire boil on the water becomes steam. And you watch the sun shining on the ice, melts the ice from solid state into liquid state. It's a transformation. From a liquid state change into gas, it's another transformation. And that is the Qi. So the Tao said that is happened to us. Okay? And one later on, you're nothing to do, you're laying down, just smiling. When the light comes, just smiling, merging in the heart, and down to the Dantian, and down to the sexual organ, and let it transform. That's it. Smiling sunshine, simple, relax, feel energy transform, testicle breathing, or sometimes it happens, just smile, and you feel something happen, okay? So we're going to do that, and it's a very simple part. And I think we talked, this is the fourth, this is the third day finished, this is the fourth day. And I think I convinced you enough that, hey, sexual energy is very important, okay? And all this is the big secret, is all the big religious, okay? So many systems, they like, if they can convince enough to have a virgin girl, virgin boy become the monk and nun and devote their energy, devote all the life force energy, sexual energy for the system, okay? And it's a very powerful practice, okay? When you don't have family to fighting and argue and with the husband, okay, or wife, and you have no children to worry and a bill to pay, you put all your energy into the other way, And that's how, okay, you have the idea? So now we just start with sometime, sit, and just simple rock. Rock from the sitting bone. And it's an amazing practice, You only add up the sexual energy, and the rest is the same as the last week, you see? Smile. Rocking is so good to smile to your left and right brain, small brain, and your spinal cord. The secret is so simple. Hold the image and smile to the the brain and smile to the spine. That's all. So secret, so simple. And you go right into the subconsciousness. You feel nice and warm. You feel it's nice and warm. Let's do the crane neck. The key, make your spinal cord loose and energy flow. Turtleneck, reverse, touch your abdominal, aware your dantian. And simple aware your two fire. Okay. Dantian fire, kidney fire. Now reverse breathing, 9 times only. Inhale. And rest. Feel your center, your dantian center below the navel, closer to the spine. Inhale, holding 1 dot, holding the 1. Inhale, hold the center. Exhale, down to the center. Like you blowing air into the fire. Inhale, relax mind. Exhale, feel warm. Inhale, so at least 9 times. Inhale, exhale. When you activate the fire gets warm and it radiates out to the small intestine. And when it radiates up, it activates the kidney fire in the lumbar 2 and 3, opposite the navel. And there's the fire of digestion fire. Focus on the breathing. Inhale, exhale. Inhale and exhale. Put some part of the awareness, only 1% of the 100%, in your forehead and mid-eyebrow. And just smile. You know, the smile are so much linked with the heart center and love. When you relax smile, it activates the heart and the loving feeling. It activates the heart and the loving feeling. And when you relax and smile in the mid-eyebrow, you feel loving energy go up. And you just smile, radiant out love. Light, violet light, dark blue or dark red light coming. Just smile to the light. You do nothing. You smile to it, they have a root already. You smile, you see light come into mid-eyebrow, down to your heart, combine. And you go down to the kidney fire, combine. And you move to the Dantian and combine. So cover your Dantian and feel all the 4 fires combine to one fire. By focus enough in the Dantian fire, these 4 fires are coming in by itself. By relax and feel love, joy, happiness, everything happens. Now bring the fire down into your sexual organ. Smiling sunshine. Sometimes I just smiling sunshine and the light happen and it come right out to the sexual organ. Some smiling sunshine here refer to the light. All I do, just smile to my sexual organ and see which one I feel more. When the light shining into the testicle or ovary or uterus or prostate gland, and just smile and see which one you feel more. You can just aware of it more and holding the image and breathe into it. So inhale, exhale. In a very simple, your mind. Sun shining on the eyes. From solid state change to liquid state. From liquid state change into gas. That is the transformation. Okay? And the Tao said this is happen every single second in this world. Otherwise this world cannot be survived. Nothing to do, just smiling sunshine. Make sure you feel occasionally aware your Dantian fire. That's a major power plant. Really feel something transforming in your sexual organ. This is a very powerful energy. Very powerful energy. Can convert immediately back to life force. Lightly close your sexual opening and anus opening, and the cervix and the prostate gland. Now you're chaining the holding the one now more. So you have Dantian and the gate of life. So inhale. When you breathing into your Dantian, you feel a suction pulling your perineum, the gate of life. Inhale. Exhale. Do a few times. Inhale. Exhale. Very gentle. Feel, hey, I activated. Now focus on the gate of life. Smile to it. And spiral into it. Don't worry about direction. Just spiral whatever you feel you are spinning. When you spiral for a while, it is self-creating a suction. Draw the sexual energy and this energy. And when you continue spiral, and put a little bit awareness on your bubble spring, you feel it activate the earth force. And because you have the channel, the bubble spring is very important point to control the primordial force. The force coming up along the root the feet channel up to the perineum. The points are built to specially holding a primordial force. Feel the three forces coming in. And when you feel enough energy, you feel, hey, your crown, lightly tap your crown. These three forces combined together have an attraction itself going to activate a primordial light from the above you coming down. All you do is spiral, smiling on the top of the head. Wait for the light to come down to merging with the primordial force. That is a beginning of the formation of the flower of life. Now I want you to aware a channel from the perineum, the gate of life, and looking up to the top of the head, inside. You see a light above there, and you make a line from the gate of life in front of the anus, all the way up to the crown. Now you're going to think a channel from the perineum. It go up straight, penetrate to the prostate gland. There are energy there. From there, it goes directly up into the bladder. From there, it goes all the way up to the uterus. And from there, you go all the way up past the stove, past the fire, up to the center of the stove, cauldron, center of the cauldron. So you just focus on the center of the cauldron, center of the pot, and very simple, pull directly, inhale, contract the anus, and think very clearly past to the prostate gland, bladder, uterus, and the center. 9 times by yourself, inhale, very relaxed, up, leave it there. 2, like you piping a straight line. Yesterday we worked on from the coccyx and pour into it. So now we go up straight. 4, smile and very relaxed, feel the energy coming up. 6, a lot of violet light inside you now. 7, 8, 9. And rest. Just holding on your center and hold your hand like holding a pot and a stove, and just feel a red fire burning and transform this energy. When you do it for a while, you see a lot of violet light coming out from that, and the light continue coming down also. Is a pattern of life. So for thousands and thousands of years, Tao discovered this, the primordial force, primordial light, and it combined together, it creating a sound we call primordial sound, and it forming a basic power of life. This process will converting the sexual organ that store and producing a lot of sexual energy. And the sexual energy, once they produce, they have to find a way to get out. And the Tao believe that this is the biggest wish a human can have. So if you experience this, my experience is so simple. I turn inwardly and I see, hey, the violet light are actually, you can see them inside you. And it combine with all the sexual energy, combine with all the primordial force, the Kundalini force, combine with the leaking out sexual energy, and it convert them with the fire. The energy that coming out from this process, we call Jing Qi, the Qi, the energy, are much more high octane, more higher octane. My process, when I hold this process here, I see a lot of violet light inside me. It's coming out from the process. Now, we're born with this pattern of life, light and forces combined. And the sound started to activate inside there. And you feel like their activity or life in the cauldron. And you relax and smiling, loving energy from the heart into the pot, and the light follow. And a lot of violet light, and you look deep into the violet light, there are pattern of life, flower of life inside there. So in this process, you think like a two circles interacting, and the place that interacting, you find one center point, and that's the one you're going to hold. Like a pot, put it down on the stove, where the fire come out to the pot, and that area you find a center. and rest. Now collect energy. In the Tao, where they emphasize that you finish by gather all the energy that you work on back into the collection point, or we call the tank, the pot, okay, the cauldron. And the energy, so the Tao believe that if you correct them into the right space, so energy will be staying with you. So we always like to use the word "Qi be with me." You ask them, "Hey, stay with me." But at least you do have a space for them to stay. No place to stay. Okay, stay with me, but you no place, only a toilet. Have a place for a toilet. How they going to stay with you? You have a nice room, a bedroom, and everything. You can ask them to stay. You have an idea of this. The whole process we learn this 3 days. You have the idea? Hello? Hello? Now I tell you, once you get it, you just aware the pipe, you just aware the Dantian fire until everything activates, and you aware the perineum, that's it. And you just breathing in, slightly aware your sexual organ, your anus, and the energy activate, it draw them into the center. And you come up to the center, that's it. All you do is holding that. And all the process, light coming in, sexual coming in, everything coming in, it's a very powerful practice. And you think you have that? You start to understand that? Hello? How many of you started to think you're going to take home and practicing it? Hello? Yes? Yeah. That's good. Oh, that's nearly. They allow you, huh? Good. Okay, now stand up. The other part, is the physical past the energy. That's what human body are built to move. That's it. So that's why I tell you this exercise is so good. Okay, so we call turning the water wheel. Okay, it's so good because we are so only 2 movements. Sing. Okay, you see, you sit but not sit. Put all the weight on the heel. Push the sacrum to the front and coming back up and turn into the Dantian. That one. So this is a pipe, another pipe. That's a straight pipe. This is a curved pipe. Okay, and so we do 9 times. It's very good practice. Okay, so sing 1. Now contract anus and perineum. This is very important. You do this together with a longevity practice. Believe me, contract your anus and the in front anus. And more Western now, they know it, that this is important. But sometimes people say, playing with the anus every day is not very good, huh? but that is a longevity. Now they know that, hey, this anus is a flaw. And the Tao talks thousand and thousand and thousand years. It's a flaw. And now they know that, hey, pubic floor is important. Because all the very nasty problem is the pubic floor set down. Everything from the top set down to the bottom. Not very good, huh? Bad life. Okay. Okay. So slow, don't do fast, because there are procedure for you to, there are procedure for your mind process to make things happen. That is the key. Okay, a process of energy. So you sink down, smile, and feel energy go right down. So you lightly close, three in, and energy go right. When you close three in, energy go to the door of life. That's it. Because they all link together. So very gentle, close three in, feel energy go to the perineum. Inhale, contract the perineum, not much powerful. Draw the energy up, coccyx, sacrum, up to the lumbar. Exhale down to the dantian. 1. Find the center, holding on that dot. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And feel you hold the energy there. And feel fire burning and transform. You can sit down or can standing doing meditation. And this fire here, we are start with red fire. Red fire. Okay? And every fire color have one process. Have one process of it. Okay? Now, so now the movement become more bigger. So you're going to exhale. Now emphasize in round your back. So let me see, round your back, okay? Because you're going to be inhale, sucking up the perineum endless, coccyx, sacrum up, and sacrum push. Now lumbar push. So you suck the energy up to opposite the heart. Exhale, find the center. That's why all the training you have, find the center. And you don't have a center, you pour the oil on the ground. I don't know what you're going to do. Pour the oil in the ocean, what are you going to do with it? Nothing to do, okay? So, pour to the heart. Focus on it. 2, sacrum, lumbar, to the heart. Smile. Find the center. Focus on the one. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Eye is the key. Train the eye in the future is the eye do the job, 9. And just, if you see the light and you think the center of your brain, light prism, it reflects the light into rainbow color. Choose the green light in the bottom and activate the green light. and let the green light boiling the first dantian, and the heat from there going up into the heart center. It refines a higher center of refinery, a much more high octane energy. And this higher octane energy, green light, is the food of the organs, highly octane energy food for the organs, and also the food of the soul and the spirit that stay residing in the organs. That is very special one, very precious, the soul and the spirit and your organs. So reading up from the heart to the spleen, pancreas, stomach, spleen and pancreas, and to the lungs, all the major yin organs, and you feel a green octane energy feeding to them, and the kidney, and the liver. Back to the heart. And when you feel it, and when you feel that I'm feeding this high octane energy into the organs, in the reverse, they will feeding, when the organs are strong, it will feeding the child or a baby in there. That's what the Tao believe that. They have to have a place to stay. As Jesus said, our body is a temple of God. One word, I need 5,000 pages to write that. One word. Our body is a temple of God. There's so many procedures of practice. One word. Okay? Our body is a temple of God. If you expand it up, hey, every single organ reside a different kind of soul and a spirit. And it housed in what? The body. And every soul and spirit need a very special food to feed them because they are different. They are different soul and spirit. And they have different function. And different function, you need to feed them and train them in a different way. And that's why one word, 5,000 pages of thing to write out. Very simple, huh? Our body is a temple of God. Very beautiful. But it's very, what are you going to do with it? Mm-hmm. Okay, right? Now, higher sun. So higher sun is the higher when the soul spirit rises up. They need to go up here and nourish with a higher octane energy. If we want to make it maybe, I just compare to it, and it makes sense to you, it's good. It not make sense, very difficult, okay? Because the whole thing, if you understand upside down the alchemy, it's a refinery. That's all. And the upgrade of all energy to another energy. So this energy here we call jet fuels, right? Is that jet fuel important? If you want to fly an airplane, I don't think you're going to get a automobile, high octane automobile gasoline to put in an airplane. You think you can do that? $200 million of aeroplane, you put the high octane gasoline in the car in there, I tell you. You start the engine, you know what happened. $200 million gone. Boom, burn out the whole engine. That's simple. Very simple. Okay? So this is the high octane, a higher spirit. I reside here on the top. And they grow up waiting to take off because they need a much higher octane of fuels to run. And the brain also. So the first level we call return the sexual energy, transform them to high octane. Why? This brain uses very high octane energy. Very high. Okay? So, I cannot stick my finger inside the brain. So, it's the center point. So when I tap like this, not only on here, it's inside there, the center. The center. So a simple thing that I can tell you is GPS. Right? Now everybody knows GPS. You know? It's amazing thing. You know why Grab can do it? Because it can write a program using the GPS and very location, okay? Single, know exactly where you are, know exactly where the car going to pick you up and everything. And it's real time. Look at it. Oh, the guy, only 1 minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, or 5 minutes there. And they know your position, and you know the position. It's a GPS. Now the Tao talk about the point. Is very concerned about you know the location. Without it, what are you going to do with it? Because we know that we always say one word, our body is the universe. That's one word. You take 10,000 pages to write that. What to do with this? Our body is the universe of the world. If you go into the universe, you look at heaven, where am I? You see? At least we have what? North Star to give us the location, right? You know, olden time we have no North Star. Oh my God, you go to the sea, you get lost. If your compass gone, no true north, magnetic north, you get big trouble. Okay, you go up to there, who I am, you know. You don't know where you are. So when you turn inwardly, you go into the whole universe. That's why find a location. Okay? So Dantian fire. If you smile, they already programmed. When you smile and relax forehead, relax the cow, energy comes, light coming. Light coming very quick, it combines very quick. Also light comes to the heart, to the dantian, to the kidney, to the dantian, and it forms. So now you have the holy fire. We don't like to use the holy fire because it's too holy. Only the holy of the holiest can have it. We are not holy one. Okay? So the Tao used the words what? Alchemical fire. A fire that everywhere. If you're connecting with it, it can transform you. That's all. Simple. It's here. It's here. That's why now aware the sexual organ. Now aware the perineum. And very gentle breathing in a few times. Now the energy gathered. Every time you need to put the oil, gather the oil, pump the oil up. That's all. No oil, what are you going to do with it? Nothing to refine. So you smile to the perineum. It's a place. And the energy come in, and the light come down. Now you have it ready. So you smile to the perineum. Beautiful, I tell you. In front of the anus, that's all. Okay? Not very good all the time smile to your anus, you know. This is so important. So get a mirror, look at where you are in front, and smile to it. So you feel, hey, gather the energy. Now, sing. Inhale, contract, anus, perineum, suck up, coccygeum, door of light, T11 opposite the heart, up to the base of skull, pour into the center of the brain. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Find the center. Now, aware your mid eyebrow, violet light. And one hand on lower dantian. This time we're going to use the violet fire. Get the violet light. Bring them right down to the dantian fire. It's the middle channel. And you feel it light up the violet light. So this is double and this is triple boiler. So this violet light heat up the lower dantian cauldron, heat up the heart cauldron, and heat up the upper. So you feel, because the brain is very delicate, you have to use the triple boiler. And the energy release is the high octane energy. Violet light fill up your brain. And there is the wisdom light. The energy of feeling a high octane soul and spirit energy. It's a jet fuse that take off, a rocket fuse that take off. So the Tao very concerned about all this soul and spirit developing, but it always need a physical support to go to this level. So you need a lot of energy to go into this kind of higher energy. But you actually haven't tried to drain your organs in order to try to fuse all this energy. But in a very makes sense way is that when you are aware, the loving energy can multiply. When you are aware the sexual energy which we don't conscious about it, we always drain them out, ejaculation out, menstruation floated out. You waste them anyhow, okay? But if you know how to use all this wasted energy back in a very, very highly practiced way, that sexual energy can be transformed before they're going to get out, and take the energy that you're going to waste that anyhow back and combine with the loving energy, combine with the earth force, combine with the heavenly true light, it changes them into another incredible energy. And that is this purpose of practice. Okay? All right. So, we take a short break, but very short. If you want to go to take water, go to the toilet, and we come back.